50 to 100. I got a name for you. You ready for this? I have two names in this range. I haven't bet them.
I feel like I'm going to like one of them.
Rickie Fowler.
Let's do it.
Rickie last week.
Let's do it. Yes!
Rickie last week.
Can I say, I take a lot of heat for betting Rickie a lot, and I say you should just give me props because I am able to still hit a great percentage of winners while wasting spots on my official cards with Rickie.
I think I bet.
How you do that?
I think I bet Rickie for the first time like ever last week. And he let me down, but it was the same. But the theory of I made the 3 bets in that range: Brooks, Bubba, and Fowler. And the thought process behind it was you get a ceiling week out of these guys. They play their best, they're going to win.
On a course that has rewarded
past
I'm not
champions.
really a big history, but I don't want now. So Farmer, you're going to the past history rant when it works for you. I don't know. Something about Phoenix. You play well there. It lets you play well there.
It is one of the few courses, like Augusta National's the same way, and maybe it's because sometimes course history stats can get misleading because some tournaments draw basically the same field every single year. So the same top guys tend to play it every single year, and that's how it ends up correlating that way. But Phoenix is very high up on that. There actually is something to the same people playing well all the time there. But looking back at Rickie last week, I mean, the driving was bad.
I'm excited.
The putting?
I can't believe you're doing this.
The putting, 4 strokes in the minus in 2 rounds. Gained a stroke and a half on the field. So when Rickie he's still in the funk right now, since he just missed a cut in Phoenix, where he's always been.
He housed with
good.
JT and Spieth, so he had to watch Jordan have fun nights.
So that's now 3 consecutive events with strokes gained on approach. And that was 3 rounds at Farmers, 3 rounds at Amex, 2 rounds at Wampo. And Wampo was his best result per round. So the irons are back. Going through these struggles of last year, post-COVID, basically all irons related. Now, sometimes his driver is good, sometimes his driver is bad. Driving doesn't really mean a whole lot this week. If he's actually dialed in with these irons, and he was dialed in with his short irons, which is really nice to see, he's now lost strokes putting in 5 consecutive events. That's not Rickie Fowler. Now, he doesn't putt well on POA, but these are fast greens. I don't know. If you can get some putt luck with Rickie, it feels like the rest of his game is kind of turning around.
Wasn't he an early leader in the U.S. Open here?
I don't remember. Justin Rose was because he couldn't miss a putt. Him and Dave.
Fleetwood might have been also up there.
I can take a look at that for you. Let's see. U.S. Open, was that 2019?
18. No,
2019. He was 43rd. Couldn't putt at the course. Great. I can go effort that for you. But just the number's big. He's 55 to 1 at DraftKings Sportsbook. I've seen him as high as 65 and 70 to 1 at other places. Before we started recording, that could be gone now. Because if other people see what I'm seeing, I don't love it, obviously, but him and Kuchar are the 2 guys from this range that I really wanted to give a look at. Kuchar's historically not played really well here, but wedges and putting, putts well on POA, plays really well at coastal courses. Like, he made the cut last week. He was fine. Maybe we're getting a little bit of a turnaround from old Matty Cooch. And he's 70 to 1, 66 to 1? I don't hate those 2 bets, considering Peter Malnati and Brendan Steele are the same price as them.